What is up, everybody? It has been so long since I posted a video, and yeah, it's been a roller coaster ride for me, man. I promise you that. But for the most part, it's been a good roller coaster ride. Like, nothing is stopping us right now. I've been on testosterone for a year and 5 months now. As you can see, my beard is a lot more fuller. I need a haircut, so excuse the wacky hair day. I really wanted to do this video because I was going back on my YouTube videos looking like, oh my God, you haven't updated yourself in a long time. Like last time we talked, I was on 8 months of testosterone. Now we're talking about almost a year and a half, and I haven't spoken to you guys. So to the few followers that I do have, thank you, and thank you for watching. To the people that are just watching, hi, my name is Ashton. Um, I have had one hell of a lifetime right now. Like, I just went to New York's World Pride, and that was everything plus some. Last year, I went to LA Pride. This year, I went to New York's because it was the 50th anniversary of Stonewall. Those of you that don't know the Stonewall background, of course, in New York, being gay was banned, and a group of people, LGBT community people, would gather at the Stonewall Inn. And this particular time, they went to Stonewall to gather for a party or whatever, and the police raided them. And a trans woman, I'm going to say this again, a trans woman of color is the one who started the Stonewall riots that lasted for 5 days. Now, I stress the trans woman part because I feel like a lot of people, after educating myself a lot more, I feel like a lot of people sleep on transgender people. And it's sad because we are the reason why you have pride. It started with a black trans woman, and no one is paying attention to our trans women and taking care of our trans women. Like, why? Why has it been so violent lately? To a point where, like, I'm afraid that if I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time, it's gonna happen to me too. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I can take care of myself. I can handle myself. I'm not gonna say I got the best hands in the world, but I can definitely, like, I'm not going down without a fight. Shit. So there's that, and I don't know. It's just back to Pride. So New York Pride was phenomenal. It lasted all month, but I only went to New York for a week. I got to go to the World Pride opening ceremony. I got to see Shaka Khan, Cindy Loper, I don't know how to pronounce it, whatever. Daya, Sierra. I love Sierra, just so y'all know. And maybe I should post it for you guys so you can see. Sierra pointed at me twice. Not once, but twice in my videos. And I'm just very honored for that. Also, those of you that are a big fan of Pose, I'm a huge fan of Pose. Billy Porter was there. Also, Angela Cross was there. Um, shoot. Laverne Cox made a whole scene. I love it. Like, there were so many people. Todrick Hall was there. It was hosted by Whoopi Goldberg. I got floor seats. I bought my ticket as soon as they went on sale. Like, I had to. It was like, first of all, let me go back to how I love Sierra. I love Sierra. So I had to be that close to Sierra. Just saying. But it was wonderful. It was educational. It was emotional. Like, seeing what other people had to do for us to live how we live now. Like, it's like, I feel honored to be a black person. I feel honored to be a trans person. I feel honored to just have the background that I have because I think about the people before me that had to pave a way for me to live comfortably in my own skin. And I appreciate that so much because we live in a world that's full of hate, and we live in a time where, like, we got to come together and just make the world a little bit better than what it is for everyone. Like, not even just LGBT people, just everyone. because everybody's living a tough time right now. And no matter how happy, how much you're smiling in all your pictures and how many things you post every day, someone's going through something, like point blank period. So we as a world need to be better. And that's that, you know. But World Pride made me realize a lot more than just having pride. It's about standing up, being together, being strong, doing what you got to do. And I'm glad I got to experience that. The day of the parade, however, the parade was so jam packed. And you couldn't walk anywhere. You couldn't really go nowhere. They had roads blocked off. Even by foot, you couldn't just cross the street. Like, police were everywhere. Once we were able to get away from, like, the parade area, we walked over to Washington Square Park, and when I tell you, it was a whole party. The whole thing was just a whole vibe. Everyone was having the best time of their life, and everybody was dancing. There was no hate, no crime, no nothing. I want to say that they said on the news as well that no one got arrested. No one. Like, there was no act of violence. And that's what's up. That's what real pride is coming together and having a good time and living your best life. I see myself in there, so I got to turn because I feel kind of weird now. I feel like I'm watching myself. But, yeah, so pride was great, you know. I'm going to go next year. Even though it's not going to be the 50th anniversary, it's not going to be like World Pride. It's going to be New York's Pride, but I feel like it's going to be just as great as it was this year, you know? So, Pride was great. Work is work, you know. I got closer to home because I was driving an hour and a half out of my way every day to get to work, and that was just not working for me. It was very stressful. I plan on picking up a second job because I need to get top surgery. However, I already put down a down payment on my top surgery, and I'm paying it off as we go. But I want the extra income so I can live comfortably and get my top surgery done. Unfortunately, insurance is not going to cover it the way I want it to, and most doctors in my area don't take my insurance or don't take insurance at all, and I think it's just a waste of time to kind of fly out to go get it done. Like, I don't got it like that. I'm not a baller. Just so you know, if you're just now like deciding to transition, know that it's not cheap. Like, yeah, insurance covers this, insurance covers that, but what kind of insurance do you have? You know what I mean? Like, you can't just want to transition. You either have to have a plan, you have to know your insurance plan, and just understand that you're going to spend some money to start this process. I want to say that I paid $200 the first time just to have blood work done, and then to have to come back and pay another $160 for them to tell me how many shots I'm going to take and whatever, you know. Like, that was the start. That's just the start. But luckily for me, I have an HSA card, so there's money on there from work or whatever that I can use for medical uses only, so I barely come out of pocket for anything. However, top surgery has been my biggest challenge right now. So, and it's very hard because it's my number one problem. Like, I've been going to the gym. I've lost over 100 pounds since my very first video. Like, if you go back and look at my very first video and then look at me now, you're like, okay, I see what you're talking about. I'm not going to give you a full view of my body because I'm not wearing a shirt. And I'm comfortable like this or whatever, but I'm not comfortable showing my whole entire body. I'll probably do a timeline video of my transition because it has been over a year, but for the most part, top surgery is what I need, and I will feel more complete. Of course, bottom surgery is always a topic of discussion. My friends, I love my friends. They ask so many questions. They like want to be involved and they want to know and they want to respect my boundaries and respect my transition and support me in any way that they can. So I love them for that. And you know, I don't know. I think I rambled a little bit and lost my focus just now. But for the most part, thank you guys for tuning in, and Here's your update. I will do a timeline video for you guys. I'll do a timeline video. I'll also probably post some of the videos from World Pride and let you guys see that as well, because I had such a blast and you guys deserve to see that if you didn't attend, of course. So peace, love. Everybody have a good day.